Yo, ladies and gentlemen, today we are back in Alliance War, man. And before we start this video off, man, basically I scouted War, I saw there was a null boss, and I said to Siren, yo, listen, I'm about to put in some work. Let me get some resources to take my Wiccan to rank 3, and I'll be there. I will be there, okay? So I wanted Wiccan at rank 3 to join this war because there was a few fights that I wanted to jump in with him, okay? But before we get into all of that, man, ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name of Beezy. Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you're not new here, welcome back, and make sure you guys bang the like button, okay? If you guys are not part of the Discord, make sure you join the Discord, okay? The link to that will be in the description below. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as I stated, man, as you can see, our Wiccan is now rank 3. I have been waiting to rank this guy up, man. Unfortunately, we did have a little bit of a, you know, we did have a little bit of a misunderstanding over the last couple of days where, you know, our resources went completely missing due to some unforeseen circumstances, but your boy gonna get into that in a whole nother video, okay? But for now, as you can see, the first fight is down and Lioness is dead. There's no problem whatsoever. I just went in here and finished off this man thing. He only had a tiny bit of health left, so I was figured like it's kind of the reason why I brought Warlock in to take him and one of the fights in my section 2, okay? Now getting back onto Wiccan, man. Now listen, when I first saw Wiccan, I think when I started playing the game again, Wiccan was one of the people that I fought in the main event quest. And I remember when I saw his animations, I was like, yo, who is this guy, bro? I was like, yo, this guy looks cold. Now, I didn't really know nothing about him other than, shoot, when I was parrying the hell out of him, boy, my health was going down, bro. I didn't understand why. I didn't really know anything about him. But I was like, yeah, I want him. I remember going to my boy Fist. I was like, yo, bro, like, what's going on with this champ? Is he in the basics? Like, what, you know, give me the heads up, bro. I need to know. You feel me? So obviously when I pulled him from the basics, I was really happy, okay? Now, going on to here, to the mini boss in section 1, we kind of planned out all of our bosses before we got to them. So I knew straight away, I was like, yo, man, listen, I want to take out this Kitty. You know, me and Kitty have a good relationship. So, you know, I wanted to take on the Kitty on my solos. I weren't on sharing, you get me? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I brought in the one and only Infamous, who, in my opinion, he just makes this fight lightweight, man. Obviously, you guys are gonna see, like, a lot of the time when you guys see me holding my block, it's not because I'm scared to try and parry or I'm scared to intercept. It's basically because I'm trying to bait out a heavy, okay? And as you can see, we do it really well, and a massive chunk of Kitty's health goes down, and obviously one more of those. If we can even get to one more of those, then it should be fine. As you can see here, Kitty, it looks like she doesn't really want to throw her special 2, and it's looking like we're gonna kind of push to special 3, which is why I used the SP1. So I knew that kind of like we could get away with doing that. As long as I kind of still had enough power to get to kind of get up to my SP1 again, and eventually we would do that and we just kill off Kitty, man. And that is what we ended up doing. And as you can see, we obviously finished up with a light attack, man. So that was minor. Kitty down as usual. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the next fight, we come across a Havoc, okay? Now, again, Havoc is someone who I could take with Warlock or Infamous Doom. However, I always try and take the fights with Infamous Doom if I'm fighting against a mutant opponent that builds prowess. Like, you know, if you don't know how Infamous Doom works, we can convert the prowess into the more, and I think is it vulnerability debuffs or whatever they are, and we do more damage and rinse and repeat, and you have a whale of a time, you know. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, so we get to here, okay? Now, I'm heavily studying this node, and the reason why I am is because that node always catches me at the start of the fight when you would usually parry, which is what you're just used to doing every time you go into a fight. The whole while they're regenerating, they're unblockable. It always catches me. So I was like, yo, I want to read this really clearly because I don't want to make no mistakes. And as you can see, I was prepared for it when the match started. I did get worried to a certain extent because, as you can see, at the beginning of the fight, I didn't go in straight away because my armor had been removed. So I was a bit like, yo, I cannot afford to be hammering into this Havoc, man, and be losing a massive chunk of my health. So there was a few times where Havoc did do an an ending combo medium or light, and I could have gone in and countered and I didn't. I think it was just more nerves than anything else, to be honest with you. Because when I was watching back the footage, I was like, oh bro, there was an opening there, and there was an opening there, and there was an opening there. So luckily enough, I didn't really take too much block damage, to be honest. But in those scenarios where if the block damage that I was taking was crazy, that was definitely an opportunity for me to kind of take advantage of those openings, okay? A more skilled player than myself would have easily taken on that and obviously like made the most out of those little openings, okay? But while we're going on to this fight, I just want to touch on something. Yeah, my battle group has been absolutely amazing, man. We've had a few communication issues over the last season or two, and over the last 2 wars, man, everyone's just put in a massive effort. So massive shout out to all of you lot. Fist is my bro. Shout out to Fist, man. Like, me and Fist sit down sometimes and we'll play like FIFA, or we'll play like Call of Duty, and we'll sit down in a party or Discord and we'll have a conversation. I'll always open up to Fist. My massive shout out to you, my bro. I'll always open up to Fist and tell Fist like how I'm feeling, like where my mind is at with the Alliance. You know, we had a conversation a few days ago actually, and I expressed to him how I felt about the Alliance and like where my thoughts were with the Alliance, like what I thought about the Alliance short term and long term. And yeah, man, we had a really nice catch up. So it's always nice to see, like, after the kind of conversation that me and Fizz had, to see like the improvements in areas that need working on in your Alliance or in your battle group or whatever the case may be, man. So massive shout out to, like, you know, the battle group that I'm in. Obviously the Alliance overall is doing really well, but like it's a magnificent change from our battle group, man, and like, you know, massive efforts from everybody, man. So big shout out to all of you guys, man. Got nothing but love for you guys. So anyway, here, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to fight number, we ain't gonna count the man thing fight, because that was like me just like, you know when you're playing Warzone with your boy and your boy puts in a whole clip and you just come in and you hit one shot, bow, and the guy's dead. Yeah, like, yeah, you didn't really put in the work. So we're not gonna take the man thing kill. That really was us. So we've done 3 fights, okay? We've done, who did we do? We've done Annihilus, we've done Kitty Pryde, and we've done Havoc, okay? So this is the 4th fight. So we move on to Black Widow Deadly Origin. Now, normally, I can't lie to you guys, I hate fighting this woman, man. And let me tell you why. Yo, if this woman clips you once, it's over, bro. It's over. It's over. You're finished. So if there was ever a fight they're gonna see me whole block more, it's this one. Yeah, like, I'm sitting there like, yo, please don't clip me. Every time she goes to attack, I'm like, yo, please don't clip me, please don't clip me, please don't clip me. I'm like, yo, come back, don't fail no inputs, bro, please, man. Like, this is the one fight, bro, don't fail my inputs, okay? You can fail my inputs on any other fight, bro, not this one, please, man, please. Okay, so but as you can see, it was no issue. Warlock done a very good job there. I'm very happy with Warlock's performance, man. So massive shout out to Warlock. So next up, we are going to be fighting against, I think here we go over to the minis, okay? Now, when it comes to the mini bosses, I called out that I wanted to take on the Bishop mini boss and the main boss, okay? Now, I would have also been down to take Hulkling, but I don't think anybody else kind of put themselves forward for Bishop. So I was like, shoot, man, yo, I got Infamous Doom. Yo, my man can wipe the floor with Bishop, no problem, okay? Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There's a part in this fight where I was so confident going into this fight, bro. You know when you're just so confident in something, you're like, bro, I could never lose that, bro. Are you mad? Yo, if man beat me, something's wrong, bro. Then this happened, bro. And I was like, okay. Then this happened, bro. I'm like, yo. I'm like, you know, you're like, yo, time out. Then this happened, bro. I'm like, yo, time out. Yo, please, please. But you know, I kept my composure. I was like, listen, like, okay, this is not the start I wanted, but I was like, you know what, cool. We'll run with it. We'll see how it goes. Saw that big chunk of health come off, and all of a sudden it's like, okay, there's not much to go. My regen's just kicked in. Calm. We can do this, bro. We can do this. So, you know, he's on a smidgen of health. I'm like, yo, one more of those, bam, and match should be over. Boom, match done. Okay. So I wiped the sweat off my face. We was calm. Okay. GG's. It doesn't matter about how clean the fight was. It just matters that I didn't die. Calm. Okay, so I'm at work. This is another thing, mate. I mean, I have to add. I brought my iPad to work today just so I could record these fights while I was at work. Okay, so the Bishop fight I actually done in my kitchen at work. And it's funny because someone was trying to talk to me at the time I was doing my fight, and in my head I was like, bro, shut up, man. Man's trying to concentrate. Shut up, man. Wait till I finish my fight and then we can talk, bro. Then I'll shut your mouth, man. No, I'm joking. Nah, I'm not joking. I was really like that. But, you know, we got the fight done. It was no problem, okay? So going into this boss fight now, I was like, yo, bro. In my head, I was just like, yo, don't die. Now, the fight shouldn't have been too difficult. So, you know, I had total faith in Wiccan, man. And you know, I'm not doing too much crazy gameplay with Wiccan. My goal here was literally just to keep on ending my combos and a light attack so I could keep the neutralize up. You know, I think there might be once here where I go to end my combo in a medium attack just to kind of pause the neutralize. I think I might do it once, but other than that, my main aim was, look, like, you know, let's just get to our SP2 and, like, you know, just launch that, and we're gonna see the damage from like all the plasmas from kind of like the amount of incinerate that we've built up, and then obviously special 2 would apply the shocks. So, you know, I feel like we've done a very good job. I'm not gonna lie, the fight went far quicker than I expected it to be, honestly. Like, I expected the fight to be a little bit longer, but yeah, like, you know, I'm playing it safe here. There's been too many times where I've felt confident about evading his SP2, and I've tried to do it and it didn't work, man. But ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, my boy Wiccan shines, man. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys hit the like button. Let me know how your war's going. That's it from your boy Beezy. Take care. I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Peace.